Hello everyone. Today we will be learning about apostrophe. So, what do you mean by an apostrophe? An apostrophe is a punctuation mark used for two main purposes: to show possession and to form contractions. First, to show possession. When something belongs to someone, an apostrophe is used to show possession. To make it simpler, we have categorized them into five types. First, singular nouns not ending with the letter S. Second, singular nouns ending with the letter S. Third, plural nouns not ending with the letter S. Fourth, plural nouns ending with the letter S. Fifth, joint and individual ownership. First, singular nouns not ending with letter S. A singular noun refers to one person, place, animal, thing, or an idea. Examples: cat, dog, Veena, Helen, Lalita, etc. For singular nouns that do not end with the letter S, add an apostrophe followed by the letter S. Examples: first example, Sia car is red. See, Sia is a name of a person. It is a singular noun not ending with letter S. And Sia owns a car that is red in color. Now, how do we represent it? This representation is wrong. Okay? Whenever there is a singular noun not ending with letter S, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S to show the position. See, Sia's car is red. Now, this representation is grammatically correct. Second example, Virat bat is very heavy. See, now Virat owns a bat that is very heavy. Now, how do we represent it? This representation is not correct. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S after Virat. Now, this is grammatically correct. That is, Virat's bat is very heavy. Third example, the dog hair is curly. Again, this is wrong. Okay. Now, see this sentence. The dog's hair is curly. That is, we are adding an apostrophe and letter S after dog. Now, this is grammatically correct. Next, singular nouns ending with the letter S. For singular nouns ending with the letter S, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S, or just an apostrophe after S. Either style is acceptable. Examples: first example is James' kite is very beautiful. See here, James is a singular noun ending with letter S. Okay, and he owns a kite that is very beautiful. But this representation is wrong. See, whenever there's a singular noun ending with letter S, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S, or we can just add an apostrophe after the singular noun. Okay, both of these are acceptable. Second is I love Ross' new car. See, here again, Ross is a singular noun ending with letter S. Okay, now how do we represent it? This representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and the letter S after Ross, or just an apostrophe after Ross. Now, this representation is correct. Next, plural nouns ending with letter S. The word plural refers to more than one person, place, animal, or thing. For plural nouns ending with the letter S, we need to add an apostrophe after S. Examples: first example, my parents' home is huge. See, now here parents is an example for a plural noun ending with letter S. But this representation is wrong. See here. Now, in this sentence, we are adding an apostrophe after S. Okay. My parents' home is huge, wherein an apostrophe is being added after the letter S is grammatically correct. Second example, the cat's toys are very cute. Again, cats is an example of a plural noun ending with letter S, but this representation is wrong. See here, the cat's toys are very cute, wherein we are adding an apostrophe after the letter S. to show the possession is grammatically correct. Next, plural nouns not ending with letter S. For plural nouns not ending with letter S, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S. Examples. The first example is the woman room is next door. See, here woman is a plural noun not ending with letter S. In such case, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S after woman. Okay, the woman's room is next door. Now, this is grammatically correct. Next example, the children play area is clean. See, here children is a plural noun not ending with letter S. Okay, we're talking about children play area, but this representation is not correct. See here, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S after children. The children's play area is clean is correct. Third example, the people whom were safe. See, again, people is a plural noun not ending with letter S. We're talking about people homes here, and this representation is not correct. See here, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S after people and read the sentence. The people's homes were safe. Now, this sentence is correct. Next, joint ownership. If two or more people jointly own or possess a common thing, then add an apostrophe followed by the letter S to the last name only. Examples. First example, Emma and Susan dog is cute. See here. Emma and Susan, they both own the same dog. That means they jointly own the dog that is cute. But this representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name. Okay, and read the sentence. Emma and Susan's dog is cute. Now, this sentence is correct. Okay, I repeat, when two or more people jointly own, okay, they own something jointly, okay, then we need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name only to show the possession. Next, Amul and Rutvik home is far. See here. Amul and Rutvik both stay in the same home. Okay, but this representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name. That is Amul and Rutvik's home is far. Next example, Ram and Tom car is beautiful. Again, here also Ram and Tom jointly own a car. That is beautiful, but this representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name and read it again. That is Ram and Tom's car is beautiful. Now, this representation is correct. Next, individual ownership. If two or more people own different things separately, then we need to add an apostrophe followed by the letter S to each name. Examples. First examples, Gia and Jim cars were expensive. Here, Gia and Jim both own different cars and they're expensive. But this representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to each name. This Gia's and Jim's cars were expensive. Next example, Kim and Ria bags are beautiful. Here, Kim and Ria both own different bags and they are beautiful. Again, this representation is wrong. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to each name. That is, Kim's and Ria's bags are beautiful. Third example, Pam, Amy, and Mia projects are mind blowing. Again, this representation is wrong. Pam's, Amy's, and Mia's projects are mind blowing. Here, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S to each name. It indicates that all these three people are owning different projects and they are mind blowing. Okay, see, whenever there is an individual ownership, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S to each name. But whenever there is a joint ownership, okay, in such cases we need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name only. See, now let us recall everything in one slide. That is, suppose there is a singular noun that is ending with letter S. What we need to do? We need to add an apostrophe and letter S, or just add an apostrophe. Example notes here. Chris is a singular noun ending with letter S. In such case, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S. That is, Chris' father is a pilot. Or just add an apostrophe after Chris. Chris' father is a pilot. Both of these sentences are proper. You can choose either of the one. Second is singular noun not ending with letter S. In such case, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S. See now, Nehan is an example of a singular noun not ending with letter S. In such case, we need to add an apostrophe and letter S. Nehan's father is a doctor. Next, plural noun ending with the letter S. We need to add only an apostrophe. See, the cat's balls were full of milk. See, again, cats is a plural noun ending with letter S. In such case, we need to add only an apostrophe. Next, plural noun not ending with letter S. Add an apostrophe and letter S. The woman's toilet is next door. See, woman is a plural noun not ending with letter S. So we need to add an apostrophe and letter S. Now, joint ownership. Joint ownership means, as we have discussed in our previous slide, it means when two or more people own a common thing. Okay. We need to add an apostrophe and letter S to the last name only. Example, Raha and Latha's home is in Mysore. See, we are adding an apostrophe and letter S to the last name. Now, individual ownership means when two or more people own something separately. Okay, at that time, add an apostrophe and letter S to each name. Here, example, Usha's and Jaya's dogs are friendly. See, we are adding an apostrophe and letter S to each name. Usha's and Jaya's. Okay, dogs are friendly. I hope this one slide will help you to recall the previous slides. Okay. Now, next condition or rule is contractions. So, how to use an apostrophe with respect to contractions? Let us know what do you mean by a contraction. A contraction is a shortened form of a word. See, for example, you are. It is a combination of a subject pronoun and a verb. That is you plus are. After contraction, it becomes you are. Whereas the letter A is missing and it is being replaced by an apostrophe. See, you are is without contraction. After contraction, it becomes you are. Okay? See, some of the examples for subject pronouns are I, you, she, it, he, they, and so on. And some of the examples for verb are am, is, are. Okay? Example, how to use the contraction in a sentence is, see here, you are a great teacher. Here, you are is without contraction we have written. Now, after contraction, it becomes you are a great teacher, whereas a letter A is being replaced by an apostrophe. Next example is it is. Okay, so it is a combination of a subject pronoun and is. So it plus is after contraction it becomes its. It is letter I is being replaced by an apostrophe. Example, it is not correct. This is before contraction. After contraction, it becomes it's not correct. See, letter I is being replaced by an apostrophe. Third example, you will. Now, you will is a combination of a subject pronoun and will. It is you plus will. Here, after contraction, it becomes you'll. That is, W and I are being replaced by an apostrophe. Okay, so it becomes y'all after contraction. Here, example, you will come with me. This is before contraction. After contraction, it becomes you'll come with me. Where here, the letters W and I are being replaced by an apostrophe. Next, what is? Now, what is a combination of a question word and a verb. That is what plus is. After contraction, it becomes what's, wherein the letter I is being replaced by an apostrophe. Example, what is your favorite play? Now, this is without contraction. What's your favorite play is with contraction, wherein the letter I is being replaced by an apostrophe. Next, are not. Are not is a combination of a verb and not, that is are plus not. After contraction, it becomes aren't, wherein the letter O is being replaced by an apostrophe. Example, they are not coming with us is before or here in this sentence it is without contraction. See here, they aren't coming with us. This is after contraction. Next, I would. I would is a combination of a subject pronoun and would, that is I plus would. After contraction, it becomes I'd. That is, here four letters W O U L are being replaced by an apostrophe. Example, I would like to meet you. Now, this is before contraction. Now, after contraction, I would becomes I'd like to meet you, wherein the letters W O U L are being replaced by an apostrophe. Next, informal. The informal contractions are acceptable in casual speech and informal writing, but should generally be avoided in formal writing. Examples, am not. After contraction becomes ain't. Example, I ain't your servant. Next, going to. After contraction, it becomes gonna. Example, I'm gonna sing now. Third example, kind of. After contraction, it becomes kinda. Example, she's kinda tired. Next example, give me. After contraction, it becomes gimme. Example, give me the cup. Next example, want to. After contraction, it becomes wanna. Example, they wanna dance along with us. See, now all these are informal contractions and they are not acceptable in formal writing. Okay, they're only acceptable in casual speech and informal writing. This is it for today. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.